now for our next stand-up comedian. I was given very specific instructions on what not to say. So she is censored, and she will be saying censored, censored, and censored. It's Karsyn Douglas!
If I weren't here, I'd probably be sitting at home alone, thinking about titties. To be fair, I'm still doing half of those things though, so you win some, you lose some. It's very gracious of the Comedy Association to allow me to be the only female stand-up comedian tonight. After all, it is Women's History Month. Yeah. Right choice going with me though, because like something about me says that I'm just ready to backtrack like 50 years of progress in the 7 to 10 minutes that I'm going to be up here on stage tonight. If you haven't noticed yet, I am very gay. Thank you. My very first crush was on this woman named Dawn Cretan. I'm assuming you guys are people of substance, so you won't know that Dawn is a monster truck driver. I was in love with her, yeah. That should have been my first cue, because like if your first crush growing up is a monster truck driver, you're either gay or white trash, and it turns out I'm both. I don't like to tell people that I'm white trash though, like you have to look past all of this to see the spray cheese and rhinestones that adorn my soul. I don't hate white trash people though, like I just think what you guys do is disgusting and immoral and you should keep it at home. Because you know, I'm just not ready for the day when I'm at the mall with my son, Colton Alpha Beta Chai Tea Latte, and we see a man wearing a Kid Rock shirt with the sleeves cut off. And then when we get home that night, he's gonna look me in the eyes and say, "Mom, what's a Dr. Pepper cake?" I can't tell him something like that. He's just not mature enough. He's not ready to know. I want to talk about another thing that's a little bit serious. I'm sorry I'm doing this tonight, guys, but fucking white people and the wall of crosses that they have in their houses. What is that shit about? We have one in my house. We don't even go to church. Like, we're fake fans of Jesus. I don't even know how that works. Yeah, if you would have asked me, like, when I was 11, who I thought the 3 wise men were, I would have been like, okay, well, you got, like, Ad-Rock, MCA, Mikey. I'm just naming the Beastie Boys. Like, that's all that is. We did go to church for, like, 8 weeks one summer when I was in middle school. I went for 2 weeks because my mom promised me that if I went, we could go get IHOP afterwards. We didn't get IHOP the second week, so I was out of there. And she told me, well, I hope you're happy whenever we're all dead and your family gets to watch you down in hell. But I told her, like, if hell has an IHOP, I think I'll be set. But, like, let's be real though, hell probably doesn't have an IHOP. Hell has, like, a Waffle House and it's always 3 a.m. there for some reason. The first time I walked into the church, my brother was hyping me up and telling me that I was gonna burn because I'm gay. It was a lot of fun. I didn't though because it was held at a community center, and I think that like recreational b-ball is the Lord's loophole. I'm kind of an enigma of a woman though. I care a lot about what people think about me, but I'm a total bitch. I'm like a minesweeper of people. Those things sound like they should be mutually exclusive, and I've had 2 suicidal episodes in my lifetime, so like maybe they should be. My first one was freshman year in high school, and I did try to OD. And I woke up the next morning, and I was okay. So I was like, God's on my side. I'm killing it. But it turns out that crying for an hour and taking half a bottle of ibuprofen won't kill you. Like, who wants that? I went to a very small school. I graduated with 72 and a half kids. I say a half because we didn't have sex ed. Like, Googling images of blue waffles in the library computer was like my version of sex ed.
No, literally.
And there was like 2 gay kids at the school. Couldn't really date them because one was a boy and the other one stood me up at homecoming. It's okay, I'm not hurt by it at all. The straight kids didn't really want me either because they all thought I was a lesbian. I was like, where'd you guys get that idea from? That's fucking crazy. But I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. I'm just bisexual. If you're confused by that at all, that just means that I mean like a lesbian, but I can't help you move into your new apartment. And I don't drive a hatchback, I'm sorry. I do like to think of myself as a bisexual woman, like as an equal opportunist employer. Like, I don't care who's eating me out, I'm just happy to be here, you know? I didn't correct any of the kids about not being a lesbian at my school though, because I went from getting like 5 dick pics a week to like 3 dick pics a week, and I took that as a win, you know? I don't blame them though for not wanting to send me random pictures of their penises anymore. Like, Smear the Queer sounds like way more fun than Dick Down the Dyke. Like, that's just I have changed my major recently. I'm doing political science with a teacher certification. Thank you. It's kind of weird to tell people that because I don't look like the type of person that you want to be teaching your kid to think critically about the government. Like, I look like I should be dressing up as a man and performing like Maroon 5 songs on the stage. Like, that's my career field. I think it'll work out well though. Like, I have a slutty charisma about me that screams public education system. A boyfriend recently, that's pretty cool. You know? Like, stay back, ladies, because I am bisexual and I will ditch his broke ass for you. I don't need temptation. How you doing? I know a lot of people don't like breakups. I don't really mind them. I think I teach people about a lot of pretty cool things whenever we date. And then when we break up, I get the satisfaction of knowing that they'll get a little reminder of me. Or they were lying to my face about liking those things the entire time and I'm the victim. You know what I mean? I think it's because I'm a cool person, but I've also been told that it's because I'm, and tell me if I'm saying this incorrectly, full of myself. Anyways, last year I dated this guy who didn't know who John Benet Ramsey was. Like, every time he thought of that dead 6-year-old girl, he'd get reminded of me. And like, that's pretty flattering. It's pretty flattering, y'all. If you don't know about the John Benet Ramsey murder case, it is a cold case. So that basically just means like nobody knows if Burke did murder John Benet or if he did not murder John Benet. Who knows? But I can tell you who used to murder this pussy. I think that having sex with me though is sort of like watching a PG-13 movie because there's no nudity, there's no female orgasm, and I'll let you say one cuss word, so you better choose wisely. And afterwards, we have to sit around and be like, what's your favorite part? What if, hypothetically, the movie called you daddy? I don't know. I know it's not a thing that I'm into. I just know that some audiences respond to it very well. No, it's not anything that I'm... And then we have to pretend that we're excited for the sequel. It's fucking awful. It never is good. But I'll be honest with you guys, like, I'm just ready for the recast. Alright, thank you guys, I'm Karsyn Douglas.
Karsyn Douglas, ladies and gentlemen.